People will think you are crazy. People will think you don't know what you are doing, where you are going. You've lost your mind. It's not possible. But let me tell you, my friend, I know you are taking a different journey in your life and you feel so lonely because it's a lonely road sometimes that leads you to success. But never give up, keep on going because your dream is valid. Your dream will definitely change your life if you pursue it. You commit yourself and you forget about all these negative energies that people are coming with. All these things that are going to break your spirit. Don't listen to them. Just keep going until you realize your dream. And if you are like these people that are laughing at a person who's trying to change his life and you don't understand what they are doing and where they are going, I think it's best that you rethink your decision and try and engage with such people so that you can understand who they are, what they are doing, and where they are going. Chances are you will be blown away and you can have an opportunity to be blessed and change your life. With that being said, I would like to simply ask, what are your dreams? Is your dream to buy a beautiful house, to have more money, to enhance your beauty, to immigrate, to take pension before the time comes? Are you willing to donate to buy yourself a brand new beautiful car? Are you willing to travel? All these dreams, they require you to have money. And if you don't have money, chances are you might not realize those dreams. But I would like to encourage you and tell you that it is possible for you to realize your dreams. And you can realize your dreams with a legacy wealth with Cryptex. This is your $100 financial solution. It's the beginning of your journey to realizing your dreams. And remember, with only $100, you can create generational wealth for yourself and your family with Cryptex. Now you are going to learn some key benefits of you being associated with the Cryptex project. This Cryptex project is going to allow you to benefit from a starting balance of 30,240 US dollars or 43,200 US dollars, which will be given to you to start your life and be able to realize your dreams. And you only pay a 100 US dollars activation fee for you to get this starting balance. Now, let me quickly read this disclaimer before I present to you that what you hear in this presentation is not financial advice. It is to present you with information. Everything is associated with risk, even your job. Never risk more than you can afford to lose. There are no guarantees of income. You are responsible for your decisions and transactions. Income examples are estimates of what you may earn. Now that we have read the disclaimer, let us find out what is Cryptex. Well, Cryptex is a community-based project where its operation is 100% anonymous because there's no CEO of Cryptex, there's no company of Cryptex, there's no business or even location of Cryptex. And Cryptex utilizes what we call a blockchain-based DeFi staking protocol as its point for earning. So we know that this very anonymous project called Cryptex, it has a way for you to earn with what we call a DeFi staking. And who gets to earn? It's the Cryptex partners, which is the banks, the insurance company, and individual account holders, which is you being the participant. You will be working together to generate profit for all these parties that are involved. This Cryptex project, it provides anonymity for all these parties that are involved. So all parties are anonymous. This project has been operating since 2016. It's almost 10 years now that the business has been operating. It shows that the business is legit. The business has been around for a while now because it has over 500,000 people, which are account holders that are participating in this Cryptex project. And this is not in one country, but it's all across the world where they are participants. Now we have the key players in this very Cryptex project. These players are your DeFi staking contracts, account holder, which is participant, insurance company, as well as the banks. Now we are going to take a look at the basics. We are going to talk about the basics in the next slide. We are going to start with the background, which is the method of U to N, which is called the DeFi staking. Now let us find out what is the DeFi staking. Well, the DeFi staking is the process of you keeping your assets in what we call a smart contract in exchange for you to accumulate interest. Now, those crypto assets of yours will be locked for a contractual period of time in order for you to generate passive income. So the key points to pick up from this is that you are keeping your money away in what is called the smart contract. This is in exchange for you to accumulate interest. The point is for you to make money by locking your assets in a crypto format, because assets is actually money, and a smart contract is a code that runs on the blockchain. Those codes are like stamps that are placed on every transaction that is happening on a blockchain, which is a system that has been designed in a way that it cannot be hacked. Now, when you lock these crypto assets for a contractual period for a certain time, you will be accumulating passive income. So you are actually putting your money to work. Now, let's take a step further about these assets of yours being locked. They will be locked in the blockchain's network ability to generate crypto profits. So your assets will be at work providing security for the blockchain that is making transactions, moving cryptocurrencies in and out of the crypto network. You will be providing security for that. That is how you'll be able to generate your crypto profits. And you will be rewarded as a participant. You'll be called a staker and you will receive your returns. Now let us talk about the DeFi staking, which is decentralized finance. It's a legal way of the movement of money outside the regulator system, outside the normal system that we are used to, which is a system that is controlled by the banks as well as the government. This is outside that system. It's a cryptocurrency system which is called decentralized finance, where the movement of money is in the format of cryptocurrency. It's secured. It cannot be manipulated with. Just a second, I'm sorry about that. It cannot be manipulated with. Okay, just 1 second. So it cannot be manipulated with. I'm just sorry about that. That is the DeFi staking. So it is considered the modern day savings account, but it's much more lucrative because the daily rewards are possible with staking. So staking is you putting your cryptocurrencies away for that period in that smart contract so that they can accumulate. So staking, it's that savings account that accumulates profit, and it compounds. So this is an average of 0.1% to 0.3% per day from staking, and it actually compounds the interest daily for your profitable returns. Now let us take a look at the product, which is the DeFi hybrid contract. Now we have the hybrid contract, which consists of two parts. The smart contract. Remember, I told you about that stamp that is placed on top of the transactions that are happening on the blockchain. This is a certificate. It shows that it is a signature. It is a stamp that indeed the transaction is authentic. It's signed and it has a stamp on it. That's the role of the smart contract, which is those codes that run exclusively on the blockchain. Then a decentralized Oracle network is a secure off-chain service that supports the smart contract. So as the smart contract is at work on-chain, which is on the blockchain, the decentralized Oracle gives an extra security to support the smart contract not to be attacked, to be 100% safer without any issues at all. Now, this is the contractual agreement between the contract. In this case, you will be representing the contract with that activation fee of yours, the insurance company and the bank. The contract contains the provision of capital. This is in US dollars, which is the starting balance. It will be given to you, the participant, by the Cryptex bank to the contract that you are entering into for a term of 3, 5, or 7 years. Now, you as a user, you activate your contract, and each contract that you activate has a non-refundable activation fee of only 100 US dollars. It will be deposited in cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash, which is used for distribution and inter-system operations. Now let's move on to the next slide, which talks about you, the account holder, you, the participant. Now, for you to participate in this Cryptex based project, you only need that 100 US dollars activation fee. Then you can secure your 3, 5, or 7 years DeFi staking hybrid contract. It will contain a starting balance of 30,240 US dollars for your contract of 3 years, 43,200 US dollars for 5 years contract, and 43,200 US dollars for 7 years contract. These starting balance, they compound over the length of the term, and each participant is considered an account holder and may open an account anonymously with just an email upon registration. Just to add on that, the email address, password, as well as having your cryptocurrency account. Now we on to the insurance company. It says here the insurance company insures the wallet for loss and default. Which wallet are we talking about? The wallet that is holding the starting balance that was given to you by the Cryptex bank when you took out a contract of 100 US dollar. That very balance, which is making money, which is making profit from the staking. It's that wallet that they are talking about. So it's protected from loss and default. And it was developed by the partner insurance company specifically for the Cryptex project. Now, why is the insurance company protecting the Cryptex wallet for any loss and default, your wallet for any loss and default? Well, the insurance company stands to benefit financially because it receives monthly bonuses from the staking profits of every single contract that is taken by the Cryptex participant. They receive this without interruption for the entire term of the contract. This is automated. It removes the human factor and assures that they can collect. Now we are on to the bank. It says here, based on the insurance coverage, the partner bank they work with provides the capital for the contract of 3, 5, or 7 years. Now, this is the Cryptex bank that is going to provide you with the starting capital for the contract of 3, 5, or 7 years. Now, why would a bank take a risk and give you a starting capital of for a period of 3, 5, or 7 years? Well, the bank is doing this because they are benefiting by receiving secure annual interest from the staking profits without interruption for the entire term of the contract, not just your contract, from all the contracts that have been taken by the Cryptex participants. They receive this without any interruption. This is automated, removes the human factor, and assures that they can collect. Now, what does this all mean for you and I? Well, it means because of these 4 components, being DeFi staking contracts, account holder, banks, as well as insurance company. Profits can be generated with the addition of compounding. Now let's take a look at the contract expectations and the power of compounding. What we have before us is an example of a 3 years contract expectation. It says here the starting capital that will be given to the participant, which is you, from the Cryptex bank, it's 30,240 US dollars. Your staking term will be 36 months, which is 3 years. The insurance company is going to collect its fee of 210 US dollars per month from the staking profits made of the starting balance given to you by the Cryptex bank. The handling fee will be collected by the Cryptex project, $30 per month from the staking profits made of the starting balance given to you by the Cryptex bank. Then the Cryptex bank, which has given you this starting capital, it's actually a loan. So they will collect their interest, which is variable, 6.75% per year. The staking rewards will be paid to you daily, Monday to Sunday, without stopping until the end of the contract. Those profits that will be made of staking will be compounding. Yes, the contract fee that you would have paid, it's 100 US dollars. You would have made a deposit in cryptocurrency, or you will make a deposit in cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. Insurance, processing fee, and annual interest fee is paid by the generated staking profits. The past results are no guarantee of future success. Here's an amount that is highlighted in yellow, which is 30,240 US dollars. Remember, starting balance given to you by the Cryptex bank to enter into a contract by paying that 100 US dollar activation fee. This balance is accumulating. As you can see, day 2 is higher than day 1. Day 3 is higher than day 2. Day 4 is higher than day 3. Then it keeps on growing, keeps on accumulating. It keeps on going up until the very last day, which is day 1095. I want you to pay attention to the amount that is right next to the very first amount. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, I want you to pay attention to the amount, the second amount, which is $67.55. This shows you that this is the interest for the very last day of the contract. From the very beginning of the contract, the profits have been accumulating, and we have the balance next to the profit of the last day of the contract, which is the starting capital plus the profits that have been accumulated from the staking for the duration of 3 years. The balance is 65,337.28 US dollars. We have an amount that is highlighted in red. It says here minus, and then it shows you the bank. This is that starting balance that was given to you when you entered into the contract. The bank takes it back because it has made its money. Remember, it was collecting the annual interest, and now the contract has ended. It takes back its money. You are left with 35,097.28 US dollars that you can actually use and change your life for the better. Now we are on to the next example of a contract expectation. Well, this one is for 5 years. It says here the starting capital, it's 43,200 US dollars. The staking term is 60 months. The insurance fee is 300 US dollars per month. The handling fee is $30 per month. The loan interest paid to the Cryptex bank, variable 5.5% per year. The staking rewards will be paid to you daily. The profits will be compounding. Yes, the contract fee that you will pay is 100 US dollars. Your deposit will be in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. Processing fee, insurance, and annual interest fee is paid by the generated staking profits. Remember that past results are no guarantee of future success. The starting balance for this 5 years contract is highlighted in yellow. That is 43,200 US dollars. Right next to that amount, we have the profit of $64.80. This is for day one. Then on day two, we have the profit, which is $64.90. Then we have $64.99 on day three. Then we have $65.09 on day four. And then it continues to accumulate for more days during the contract until the very last day, which is day 1824. We can actually see, I'm sorry about that, we can actually see that the profit that has been accumulated on day 1824, it's 774.93. So it's been accumulating for all these days until the last day of the contract. And we can see right next to that amount, there's an amount which is representing the starting capital plus the profit that has been accumulated from the staking for the duration of the 5 years contract. The total is $514,687.63 US. Then we have an amount that is highlighted in red, which is $43,200 US. It's for the bank. This is the amount that was given to you when you entered into a 5 years contract with Cryptex. Now that the bank has made its money from the profits that it collected from the staking annually, it now takes back its money, and now you get to take home your money and be able to realize your dreams. You will be taking $471,487.63 US. Based on the country that you come from, you may be a millionaire or multi-millionaire, but in dollars, that's the amount that you will actually get, and it can actually buy you a house or even a car. That's a great thing. So you can see there is substantial payout difference, whether 36-month or 60-month contract. One 36-month contract is estimated to return $35,097.28 US in profit for the account holder. One 60-month contract is estimated to return $471,487 US in profit for the account holder. Each contract compounds daily interest on the starting balance and averages between 0.1% and 0.3% per day or higher, which is variable. For the same $100 US activation fee, you can have multiple contracts. So you can see that you are not limited to one contract. 80 contracts, actually up to 100 contracts are now allowed per account, and only one account is allowed per user. There's a special package which allows you to get 15 free contracts. Let me show you on the next slide. This is a special package which is a limited time offer. You get 15 contracts for the price of 10. If you spend 1,000 US dollars, this is applicable for the 36-month contract. Now, this is the contract where you can get 15 free contracts. It says here 3 special packages. Example, you spend 3,000 US dollars to buy contracts for 3 years. You will be given 45 contracts instead of 30 contracts. Now, if one contract yields 35,097.28 US dollars, you times that by 15, you can do the math and find out how much you will make from that amount, and I'm sure you will agree with me that it would be a whole lot of money. Now we are having an overview withdrawal of funds. This is an example of a contract that was taken by one of the Cryptex participants. This contract was started in 2019 and the contract ended on the 18th of May. The year was 2022. There's transaction info. The order ID shows that it's withdrawal. The reference ID is hidden by the participant. There's a transaction fee that was charged when this withdrawal was made, which was 3%. The transaction fee in dollars was $2,901 US. Transaction details. tells us that the transaction type was withdraw. The wallet address of which the funds were sent to is hidden here by the participant for protection reasons. And then there's a transaction hash, which is a confirmation that this transaction went through a chain of blocks. It was verified, it was time stamped, it has the hour, the minutes, and the second to show that the transaction was made successfully. Now we have a blockchain transparency. It says here transactions can be viewed on blockchain in this image from www.blockchain.com/explorer. You can see just one of the wallets used by Cryptex for withdrawals. The Bitcoin balance that can be seen here was 51 Bitcoins. At the time, that was the current price, which was 3,096,000 US dollars. This particular wallet made 110,966 transactions on the blockchain and did a total of over 266,144,395,998 in volume. If you would like to see a video, you can go to dailypaysolution.com. We can see the dailysolution.com, can see the blockchain.com where the Bitcoin address was displayed. The Bitcoin balance spoken about is there. The wallet summary of the transaction is there. The total which was received is there. Even the total that was sent and the volume and the transactions that were made is all there. Now let us put it all together. It says here, account holder has a contract, example, one contract of 100 US dollars. The bank provides the capital to the DeFi staking contract. Staking generates daily compounded profits. Each contract is insured by the insurance company. At the end of a contract term, the capital lent to the DeFi staking contract is paid back to the bank. All parties stand to profit from each and every contract. The account holder, which is the participant, only takes care of a 100 US dollar activation fee for this entire process. Now let's have a look at my personal contract that I have with Cryptex, because it's important to present something that you have evidence of, something that you have personally, as opposed to having an opinion. This is a fact, is not an opinion. If someone is telling you about Cryptex and doesn't have an account, you need to think twice about listening to that person. Now, this is my Cryptex wallet, my contract ID. It shows here that my contract will be ending on the 3rd of April 2028. The staking term that I chose, it's for 1,094 days, which is 3 years. My loan is secured 100%. It is making daily profit, yes. The monthly fee, which is collected by the Cryptex insurance company, it's 210 US dollar. The monthly fee which is collected by the Cryptex project is $30. The loan interest per year which is collected by the Cryptex bank is 2,041 US dollars. Remember, this is for just my contract. Take that and times it by 500,000 participants, or even a million, because there's a whole lot of participants now, and you do the math. This is for a year, and remember, some contracts, they are for 5 as well as 7 years, and some are for 3 years. So my loan is 100% secured. Cryptex gave me this loan of 30,240 US dollars. This is one contract that I currently have. My contract started on the 4th of April 2025. It will be ending on the 3rd of April 2028. The last profit for this very screenshot on that day was $25.64. The total profit that I had made at the time was 1,353.86 US dollars. All fees are automatically debited from my logged profits, so it's all automated, no human interference. Now, Once my contract ends, I will also receive an email. So this is an example of an email of a contract of one of the Cryptex participants of which the contract had ended. So you will receive this email as well. It says here, Cryptex payment team. I will also receive the email. Congratulations, dear Cryptex member. Congratulations. We would like to inform you that your Cryptex DeFi 36 contract, this was for 36 months contract, excuse me, has expired on the 21st of November 2023. The loan will be reversed and the associated credit default insurance will be cancelled. The total amount minus all loans, fees, and interest will be available in your wallet shortly. For security reasons, we recommend that you transfer the total amount to your personal wallet using the withdraw function. Cryptex is not responsible for taxes and additional charges in your country. And then it will ask if you have any further questions, you can contact them for further assistance, which will be coming from the Cryptex payment team. So you can see that you can retire in the next 3, 5, or 7 years with just $100. Just imagine transforming your financial future and that of your entire family with a one-time subscription fee of just $100. Since its launch in 2017, this project has been quietly changing lives. Now it's your turn. $35,000 in 3 years, $471,000 in 5 years, and $1.2 million in 7 years. This isn't just another opportunity. It's a long-term wealth building project that has been growing steadily since 2016. Take control of your financial stability today and join Cryptex. With that being said, I would kindly like you to please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video with your family, friends, colleagues, and anyone on social media who has an interest in retiring, in taking retirement in the next 3, 5, or 7 years and is willing to make a contribution of $100. With that being said, I will be providing you with very important information which will be found in the description of this video. The first thing that I will provide you with is a link for you to register your own Cryptex account. Then I will provide you with a YouTube video link so that you can watch a video on how to register your Cryptex account. I will provide you with a YouTube video link so that you can watch another video on how to make a deposit into your Cryptex account. And then I will provide you with the last YouTube video link so that you can watch a video on how to activate your Cryptex contract, for 3, 5, or 7 years. With that being said, I would like to thank you so much for watching this presentation of mine. I will be seeing you in the next video.